up. If you haven't started your fancy watch, feel free to go ahead and do so. So we're going to go ahead and start to get the body warm. Working on pulling up those lungs. Reach those arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, roll it all the way down. Let the upper body sink. Roll it up one vertebrae at a time. Fingers to the heavens. Look up to the sky. Exhale, roll it down. Continue here. You have 30 seconds on my stopwatch. Working on starting to stretch up and out, starting to loosen up through the back side of the body. Okay, dokes, next time we stand it up tall, let's go ahead and take those arms, extend them out in front of the chest, and we're gonna sit it into a squat. 30 seconds here. And begin. Again, we're just getting those legs warmed up. Starting to get the blood flowing from the tippity top all the way down to the toes. I got about 10 seconds. And we're gonna make that forward fold a little bit more dynamic by using those arms. So next time we stand up, take the hands by the hips. Inhale, sweep arms all the way to the sky. Exhale, swan dive it all the way down. Back stays flat. Hands come low, vertebrae one at a time, roll it up. Inhale, sweep it up. Back stays flat as long as possible. Keep everything in. From here, we're going to go into our hamstring kicks or our toy soldiers. Go ahead and put those arms out in front. You're going to kick and reach. Alternating those legs. Let's go ahead and make it a little bit more dynamic. Reach the arms up overhead. As the left leg comes up, tap it with that right hand. Challenging my balance. Moving my computer so you guys can actually see the upper half of my body. It's overrated, I know. 10 seconds. Take those feet wide, finding that twice, not 3 times hip distance apart. Arms come out to a T. Right hand, left foot, bring it up, and switch. That opposite arm is going to come up behind if it's comfortable on the neck, looking up towards the ceiling. We got 30 seconds. In 15, we're going to alternate between a reverse lunge and a lateral lunge, staying all on one side, and we'll flip it up. Okay, dokes, ladies, let's plant that left foot. Right foot steps out to a lateral lunge. Right foot steps back to a reverse lunge. Right foot steps out. Right foot steps back. Staying right here on that right leg. You got about 15. We'll take it to the other side. And switch legs. About 15. And relax, shake it all out. Take those hands to the hips, big old circle to the back with the arms. Hands come by the hips, big old circle to the front of the room. Alternating the circles, inhale, reach it up. And exhale as we swing it down. Just a couple more, get loose. Last one, go ahead and shake it out. So for our first round, what's gonna happen here is we are going to do, so we've talked in the past about EMOMs, that's every minute on the minute. We're gonna change this up. We're gonna call it an ETOT. It's gonna be every 30 on the 30. So every 30 seconds, we're gonna restart. There are only 2 moves. We have plank jacks and push-ups. Elbows and forearms down upon the ground. Take it into a plank. 1, 2, 3. We take it into push-ups. 1, 2, 3. Again, the rest of the 30 seconds is yours. We're gonna have 5 minutes total. That means it will be 10 rounds. 3 and 3. It'll feel awesome and great at the beginning, and then you'll get a little sadder as it goes on. That's just because that's how these things work. So, not sad as in pathetic, but sad as in you just wish the time was up. So, any questions?
Sorry, I'm confused.
Okay.
You just do you do the exercise for 30 seconds or you just do 3?
No, you just do 3 plank jacks and do 3 push-ups.
And then
you rest until I tell you it's time to do it again. We'll do it every 30 seconds, 10 times.
Okay.
Okay? It's cool. We have like 15 seconds. Don't worry. There's time built in for questions. If you want to do the plank jacks on your palms or on your elbows, it's up to you and your body. We got 5. And 3, 2, 1, begin. Let's try to make this full push-ups at least 1. We got 15 seconds. We'll do it again. And 3, 2, 1. Nice job, ladies. We got 5. And 2, 1, begin. There you go, ladies. Nice job. Get up, we got 5. And 2, 1, begin. Ooh, Nelly. Get a little slower as time goes on. Almost there. Got 5 seconds. We'll do it again. And 2, 1, begin. Nice, ladies, nice. We're almost halfway through. In 3, 2, 1. Okay, dokes. That was that halfway point. We're gonna make things a little bit more exciting. We're gonna do 5 of each now. You guys are strong, but we're getting stronger, building a little bit of endurance by adding extra exercises on. In 3, 2, 1, 5 plank jacks, 5 push-ups. There you go. Four little fun ones left. And 3, 2, 1, begin. There you go. We got a little bit less than 15. 3 more rounds. And 3, 2, 1, begin. There you go, team. It's exciting. We only have 2 more rounds. Go ahead and find it in 3, 2, 1, begin. Nice job. We got about 10 seconds. We'll find that final one. You guys got this in 3, 2, 1, begin. Plank jack it out. Oh, nice job. Take a breath, shake it out. Wiggle those wrists, whatever we need to do. And we're gonna find ourselves talking about what's gonna happen here in our second section of class. So, we're gonna have 5 minutes of work. Depending on how heavy or light our weight is, depending on what we have available, is gonna change this a little bit for you. And that's okay, that's kind of the point. Again, we're working 5 minutes straight through. So we're gonna go suitcase squat to begin with. Double dumbbells at your hips, feet are hip distance apart, toes are pointing straight ahead, chest is up, we sit the booty back. There's 1, there's 2. After you count that 10th one, you're gonna hinge it over, we're gonna pull those elbows towards each other and pull the hands in the back. How many low rows are you gonna do? You're gonna low row until you can't anymore. So we're going to what's called failure. Because we're using a slightly heavier weight for those squats, it may not be a whole lot of rows. So when we get to that one and then we just can't anymore, that's fine. You'll put the weights down, take it into the ground. We have 2 options. Either we're here for a crunch or we're in that full sit-up. Your range of motion, again, we're gonna have 20 of them. So 10 suitcase squats. I have a hiccup, sorry. I ate a peach right before this, and I think I may have eaten it too fast. Woo. And then we'll have those hinged rows until we can't row anymore. And then you have 20 sit-ups. We'll work this through 5 minutes of funsies. Any questions, guys? Sweet. Let's go ahead and get started. In 3, 2, 1, begin. So again, we're working to failure. If failure's 10 or right around 15, like mine's gonna be, groovy. If we get all the way to 20, go ahead and put the weights down and take it into those sit-ups, because otherwise we're gonna be there forever. Ooh, goodness. So again, crunching here for 20 if that's what we got, or we're taking it to that full sit-up. If you want to do somewhere in between, like a crunch and then a sit-up, it's golden as well. Once you get through 20 of them, back to the suitcase squats. Once you get through that 20 of that move, we are back to the suitcase squats. 10 of them, then into those rows. Nice, ladies, nice. About 2 minutes left in the block. If we find ourselves using a lot of momentum for those sit-ups, we can always take the hands behind the head or just gently pinch the ears. I promise you'll stop using momentum when you try to rip off those ears the first time. Less than a minute. Thirty seconds. There you go, ladies. We'll get a break in just a few. Push yourself for this final 10 seconds. Finish up wherever you are. Then let's take a quick break. Big deep breath in. Let it go. Shake out those legs. Excuse me. So this time we are going to do that same concept of that every 30 on the 30, but we're going to take it into a plank with knee tucks or jumps as we're going to think about it. All right, here. We're going to bring those knees in, tap those toes, send them out however close you can get your feet. That is wonderful. We're going to start with 5 of them. We'll then go ahead and take it down to those knees if we need to, or we can stay here tall. We're going tricep push-ups. So elbows will tuck in against the body, press it right back up. Again, these are always acceptable. So 5 of those jumps, 5 of those tricep push-ups, every 30 on the 30. Once more at the halfway point, we'll drop it down. We'll switch it up. You guys have any questions? Awesome sauce. Plank with those knee tucks in 3, 2, 1. Begin. Jump it in, jump it out 5 times. And then if we need to, again, knees are an option. We can stay on those toes. Take a break. We got about 5 seconds. We're going to do it again. In 3, 2, 1. Whew. Yeah, we got about 10. In 3, 2, 1, begin. We're doing those push-ups from our knees. Let's try to touch our forehead or our nose down to the ground in the in-betweensies. 10 seconds. And begin. Remember, those elbows are close. We should feel it in the triceps. 15. And begin. There you go. We got 10 seconds. Now that we are halfway through, guys, we're going to drop it down to the 3. I want those push-ups to be full. In 3, 2, 1. 3 jumps. 1, 2. Get those feet close. 3. Take those push-ups. Let's go full. Still that tricep. Try to keep those knees off the ground. You got time. There's still 15 seconds until we start that next round. You got 10. How close can you bring those feet and keep that back flat? In 3, 2, 1, begin. Woo, as I lose my footing. Come on, tough tigers, you got this. Ooh. Stretch out those wrists and the times in between. Take whatever you need to breath-wise. 5 seconds, we're gonna do it again. In 3, 2, 1, begin. Elbows close. You should feel that burn in the back of the arms. If you need to take a break in between the push-ups, so be it. Let's really challenge ourselves to stay on those toes. 10 seconds, and just 2 more rounds, guys. In 3, 2, 1, begin. Whew. Oh, so close, guys. You have 15 seconds and we'll find the final round. You guys excited? Yay! It's hard to lift up your arms. Yay! In 3, 2, 1, begin. Come on, last set of those tricep push-ups. Oh, nice job, ladies. Shake it out, breathe it out. We'll come into our second 5-minute round in just a moment. Like I said, take a moment, grab a little sip of water. If you don't have any, be sad, then you wish you had refilled it before you came back downstairs. Okay, so second 5-minute chunk. Very similar to the first, but this time we're gonna work the back of the legs in the middle of the shoulders. So those same 2 dumbbells on the heavier side, shoulders backing down, belly button in. We're gonna hinge it over, slide the weights right against the shins, squeeze it up, follow through with the derriere. There's 1. We got 10 in total deadlifts. After that 10th one, we're going upright rows. These muscles are smaller, these weights are gonna be heavy, we're working to failure. Again, if you somehow get to 20, great, I'm really proud of you, but don't keep going because you'll just take forever. Then, take it down onto the ground, and we have leg raises. Lower it down and pull it right back up. If that's too much, we can either alternate, or you can bend the knees. Bring it right here. Understand when we bend the knees, the temptation is to use the hip flexors instead of the lower abdominals. Always think about belly button deep, deep, deep to the spine, and then using those ab muscles to make it happen. So we'll have 10 deadlifts. We'll upright row to failure. We'll take it down on the ground. We got 20 of those leg raises. We got 5 minutes total here in this block. Anyone have any questions? Awesome sauce. Let's get after it in 3, 2, 1, begin. Remember on that deadlift, we were sending those hips to the wall behind us, keeping the weights close and the back flat. You got it, ladies, you got it. On that upright row, pull the belly button in and squeeze between those shoulder blades. Yeah, it's just not gonna happen for a whole lot of them. Woo. Then we have those leg raises. Lay it down on the ground, legs stay straight. Lower it as low as we can and bring it right back up. Too much on that lower back. Right here, we alternate, or even bend the knees. Remember, it's all about keeping the back flat to the ground. We can't keep the back flat, do not lower your legs down anymore. Arms alongside the body, or we can anchor them underneath the head. You should be fighting for that 20th one. When we get through, we're gonna stand all the way back up and take it into that deadlift. There you go, friends. We are now halfway through, a little over halfway through our block. Guess who can't upright row a whole heck of a lot of times with these 25s? Woo! I point my thumbs at me, but it's just not going to happen. You guys are doing amazing. Keep it up. Sexy shoulders. And sexy lower abdominals. Just about a minute left, team. Thirty seconds. Whew. Don't waste these final 20. Make them work for us. Come on, you got 10 seconds. And rest. Nice job. Whew. Okie dokes. We're gonna finish up here. This time we're gonna break it down into 20-second efforts with 10-second recoveries. We're gonna do for 5 minutes. We are gonna work on oblique stuff. So what's gonna happen, so you're gonna start here in our bicycle. We're gonna go 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of recovery. We're gonna take it over into our all fours position. We're gonna take those elbows down to the ground. We're gonna drop the hips. So again, 20 seconds of bicycles, 20 seconds of hip drops, 10 seconds in between these. We're gonna go 5 minutes of work. Any questions, ladies? Sweet, let me go ahead and reset that timer, lay it down on your ground. I know, everyone's super excited about bicycles. We're working those side muscles, and then we'll do a little curl and press to finish it all up. In 3, 2, 1, begin. 20 seconds of bicycles. And relax, we're gonna take it over onto our tummy. We'll come up to that all fours, elbows and forearms down the ground. Straighten those legs, begin 20 seconds of hip dips, side to side. Working those obliques from 2 different directions. Halfway. And 2, 1, and done. Lay it down on your back. 1 round done. And bicycles. Halfway, come on. And relax, roll it over. We worked that upper core in the beginning. We worked that lower core in the middle. Now we are working both sides and those obliques. And begin. There you go, team. A little more than halfway through. I know it's burning. Relax. Nice job. 10 seconds to breathe. We'll do it again. Begin. Ooh, was it running? Oh, guys. And you go try to work with that same intensity that we began class. And rest. Roll it over onto your tummy. And dips. If we need to, we can always come down to the knees for the dips here. Just work on a little bit extra hip stretch as well. Everything's burning, 5 seconds. And rest. Beautiful, guys. We're gonna roll it over. We got 5 seconds. Second to last round. And begin. I promise you guys can do anything for 5 seconds. And rest. You can rest for 10 seconds. Roll it over. Second to last hip dip. And begin. Take a big breath in. I know it's hard. That core is tired, but you got this. 5 little ones. And relax. We got 10 seconds and then 1 more round. We go bicycles, we go dips. We'll have some curls and we'll have some presses and then we'll be done. In 2, 1. Last round of bicycles. Don't you give up on yourself now. Oblique burnout. We're more than halfway through. In 2, 1, relax. Mine don't want to move anymore either. We got 10 seconds. Hip dips. This is it, ladies. You are stronger than you believe. In 2, 1, and go. 20 seconds of hip dips. And then no more core work. More than halfway through. 5 seconds. And knees down. Walk those hands back, or release the body back as we walk the hands forward to our child's pose. Go ahead and take the hands over to the right hand side. Pull the right or the left hip away from the body. Walk it back through midline, take it to the left. Pull the right hip away from the body. Walk it back through midline, extend those arms as far forward as we can. Shoulders over wrists, lay it down, press through those palms, lift it up. Oh, stretch out those obliques. It should hurt in a good way. Relax the shoulders. Release it down. Inhale through kneeling plank, tuck the toes, lift the hips, drop the heels, downward facing dog, walk it back. And roll it up, shoulders deep, deep, deep in your back pockets. Whew. Big breath in. So what's gonna happen right here at the finisher? We are gonna go with some curls and some presses. Again, we got 5 minutes of work. Oh, sorry, a little extra sweaty there. We're gonna go back to that beginning pattern. We're gonna go 5 curls, 5 presses, and then the rest of the 30 seconds is ours. It is every minute or every 30 on the 30, whatever. I can't come up with clever names, so I'm just gonna move on from that. So 5 curls, 5 presses, the rest of the 30 seconds is ours. We got 5 minutes on the clock. Any questions, ladies? This is it. Let's burn out those guns. In 3, 2, 1, begin. We got about 10 seconds. We'll do it again. In 2, 1, begin. 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, begin. There you go, ladies. You got about 10 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, begin. We got 10 seconds. Shake out those hands, wiggle those fingers in the in-betweensies. In 3, 2, 1, begin. Nice job. We're now at the halfway point. We're going to drop it down to those 3, but you got to make sure that form is beautiful. Slow that descent on those bicep curls. In 3, 2, 1, begin. So in the second half, we should be thinking muscular fatigue as opposed to cardio fatigue. In 3, 2, 1, begin. Ten seconds. Come on, guys, we're almost there. We got 3 more rounds. In 2, 1, begin. Good form. Slow it down. OMG, ladies, we got 2 more rounds. You excited? I know it's hard to clap right now, but you can do it. Woo, woo. And begin. Slow on those 3s. Those muscles are tired. They're going to want to go quick. This is where you get that chance to make them bigger and stronger by resisting that urge just to race through. Guys, this is it. 2, 1, and begin. Let's see if you can take the entire 30 seconds for these 2 exercises. It's halfway. Oh. Nice job, team. Drop those weights down. Little mental pat on the back. Let's stretch out those shoulders. Left arm comes out, bring it across the body, give it a hug. Release it out. Switch it up. So this sounds weird, but I promise it's an actual like real life request. So I have this really weird life problem. Release it out, left hand comes to the top of the back. So my child, who is terrified of driving and has no interest in ever doing so, will be going to college in the fall. We've told him he's not allowed to go to college until he knows how to drive a car. Reach those arms up, switch it up. Hand comes to the elbow, hand comes to the upper back. So our game plan was for driver's ed this summer, which probably isn't going to happen. So if any of you guys know a driver's ed teacher who wants to do private lessons or do Zoom classes, or Christy, if you know anyone retired that would be helpful for this, reach those arms all the way up, take the hands behind, interlace the fingers, drop the knuckles to the floor. I mean, hell, if driver's ed teachers are looking to make some extra money, I have no doubt that people would pay for like private, you come pick up my kid, you guys wear masks, you do Zoom classes, it's fine. Release it out, wrap your arms around. So again, if you have any retired friends who are looking for something to do, that may be a good position for them right now. Roll it, round it. Or if you just really enjoy driving and you really enjoy teaching and want to teach my kid instead of me because that's going great, feel free to let me know. Release the arms out and roll it up. And swing it up. Other arm on top. If you don't remember which one it is, that's okay. Just means your body needs that other one another time. Exhale, roll it down. Tap the chin to the chest and round it all the way up. Inhale, sweep it all the way to the sky. Exhale, swan dive it all the way down. Bending through the knees if we need to get those fingers to the floor. Step that right foot back. Right knee goes to the ground. We're going to lift into our lunge. Take this left forearm and place it upon that left thigh. Reach that right arm up and over. I'm going to turn just for visual sake. Open up through the armpit. Press that left or that right hip forward. Sink deep into that left hip. Slide this left hand down to the inside of that left foot and inhale, right arm up, twisting through the thoracic spine. Use the left shoulder to help bring that left knee to help bring that left shoulder around. Don't forget the bend in the left knee. Release the hands down, left knee back, right foot forward. Bring it up tall, forearm to thigh, left arm up and over. Again, this side stretch, we should be able to feel it anywhere from the knee to the pinky finger. Adjust, play with the motion. If you don't feel the stretch, you always can open or wiggle ever so slightly and adjust it up completely. Slide that right hand down, inhale, left arm up. Go ahead and bring that left hand down. Bring the right knee back to meet the left. High knee meets heels, child's pose. Walk those fingers as far forward as they're going to go. Let's go ahead and shift it forward into that kneeling plank. Exhale, lower it all the way down. Take those hands behind, interlace the fingers on the lower back. We start to straighten out the arms, and we start to lift the chest. Pressing those knuckles towards the heels, we open up through the torso. Release it out. Bring that right forearm in front. Go ahead and reach back for those left shoelaces. Pull the heel towards the high knee. Press the knee down to the ground. Squeeze hard through the left butt cheek. Roll the left shoulder back. This one's going to be a little bit wacky, but it's going to help loosen up through the hip. So take that left hand to the inside of the left foot, and we're just going to press that left leg out. It's going to feel weird. Our leg isn't really going to want to do it. It's just working on rotation through the hip that we don't normally do. Press your right hip down and press that left foot a little bit farther. Go ahead and release it out. Extend the leg out. Hands on either side of the chest. Inhale through that cobra. And exhale, we release. Left forearm to the ground, reach back, grab those right shoelaces, pull the heel towards the high knee. We got that wacky one. Go ahead and take it to the inside and press that foot out. We should feel this kind of weirdly through the right hip. Keep that right knee down. Keep the shoulders open. Don't let that right shoulder collapse. Press the knee towards the floor. Press the left hip down. Release it out. Hands to either side of the chest. Inhale through kneeling plank. Tuck the toes. Lift the hips. Drop the heels. Downward facing dog. Go ahead and walk those feet towards the hand, taking as many footholds as we need to today. When those hands find the feet find the hands, roll it all the way up. Sweep those arms up, out, and behind, coming into almost a standing cow. Reach those arms back, the eyes to the sky, press the hips forward. We're gonna take those hands together, press them like we're getting ready to dive into the pool and round the upper body. This is more like 5-year-old falling off the side of the pool dive as opposed to beautiful Olympic swimmer dive. Go ahead and dive it the rest of the way down and then roll it up 1 vertebrae at a time. Reach top, roll the shoulders back down, big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Round of applause for yourself, round of applause for your neighbors.